Hi guys, I want to share with you how I prepare beetroot salad. It's very simple and easy recipe. It can be served as a side dish or as a salad. Beets are full of vitamins and minerals. They are high in fiber, iron, vitamin C, potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B. The root, of course, is edible, but the leaves are also edible. Today I'm only going to work with the beet roots, and I'm leaving the leaves aside for later. I have the beets right here. They usually come in three. I'm going to cut the roots from the leaves and trim the roots. The beets are very muddy and hard, so I'm going to give them a nice scrub and wash them very well. Then we will boil all three beets until they are tender in high heat. I have the pot halfway full with water, so I might have to refill it with a little bit of water once it starts boiling. It takes about 30 minutes to 40 minutes for it to fully boil and tender. While the beets are boiling, we're going to work on our salad dressing. For the salad dressing, I need 5 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and then I'm going to add 4 tablespoons, tablespoons of olive oil. And then I'm going to add half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of brown sugar, half teaspoon of black pepper, one teaspoon of honey, and then we're going to mix that very well. Try not to have any lumps. We're going to mix that very well. And this dressing, you can actually have it with any other salad as well. If you like balsamic vinaigrette, I'm sure you will like this dressing as well. I'm also adding 1 teaspoon of flax seeds. If you want to save this dressing in the fridge for a couple days, don't add the flax seeds. Add in the flax seeds with the dish later when you add the dressing. But for now, I will add the flax seeds, mix that up, and we're gonna leave the salad dressing aside while we check on our beets. As you can see, the water is red from the beets, and I'm going to poke a fork into the beets to see if they are done. Your fork will go right in when the beets are tender. I'm going to take them out of the water in a bowl for them to cool. While they cool, I'm going to prepare the ingredients for the salad. Here I have half cup of sliced red onion. You can cut them thin or thick depending on texture that you like. I have also 1 chopped chili. You can skip this if you don't like or if you can't tolerate a lot of spice. I also am going to add chopped cilantro. It just adds a little bit of color. So when the beets are cool enough to handle, I'm going to peel the skin. The skin peels off like a potato skin, so it shouldn't be that hard. Then I will cut the beets into thin slices. You can really cut them any way that you want. I prepare my beets very thin sliced. You can cut them in cube-shaped or long strands, any way you like to present them. So beets help blood cells carry out oxygen by 20% throughout your body. So if you are anemic, it's really good for you. They dilate the blood vessels and increase the blood flow. So athletes like to drink beet juice a few hours before they start their games. It can also help lower blood pressure if you are suffering from high blood pressure. You will notice your urine is a light pink color for a day or two after taking beets. Your stool might be a little dark or reddish in color. Nothing to worry about, it's just the pigment of the beets. Even though beets are good for you, there are some people who need to consume beets with caution. If you are on blood pressure medication, taking beets can lower the blood pressure even more, so you need to be a little careful of that. If you are diabetic, it can increase your blood sugar levels. Because of high level of oxalates in beets, it can cause kidney stones. So if you are prone to kidney stones, don't take beets. Or if you are allergic, have a bunch of skin rashes, or any of the conditions I mentioned, ask a doctor how much beets you can have and how often you can have them. So I have all 3 of my beets cut up. Make sure you don't wear anything white when you're cutting beets, because it can stain, like my hands are stained. Now I'm going to add in the onion, the green chili pepper, and I'm also going to sprinkle a little salt. If you want, you can skip the salt because we already added salt in the salad dressing. And then I'm going to add in the cilantros. Then just give it a mix. And now we're going to add in our salad dressing that we prepared earlier. You want to mix that up very well, and we're going to keep it in the fridge for about an hour before serving. So we're going to let the beets marinate in the dressing, and this salad is usually served cold. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please help me by subscribing to the channel and sharing it with your friends. Hope you enjoy the beets.